And Jay, in recent years, no doubt, this has been the NBA's epicenter.
I'll take it one level above you, baby. How about this team has redefined the offense in the NBA, leading the league with record-setting three-point shots made.
Join us to watch some of the greatest players on the planet, and they're ready to go. The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the final year at the Oracle. Curry to Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Horford school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
To Hayward. Boston with 4 to shoot. Hayward, his first effort, off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up by 3. From long range, few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Kyrie across the timeline, looking to make something happen. To Hayward. To Irving. Trying to cash in. Gort Hayward. That's how it's done. Missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Thompson to Curry. Oh, he had him there for a second. Now ready to shoot at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Kevin Durant. He's got 2% from the line. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 5. Shot won't go.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Curry into the front court. Leads 3. To Green. The drive right to the basket. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 1. To Green. It's denied by Horford.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
It's Steph at the controls. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Deep left corner, Irving. Missed it. Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Green. Rejected by Tatum.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Durant. To Green. Thompson on the drive, but his shot rims out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Has a chance? Almost, but no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Wide open look won't go. Steph lets loose. Boston secures the rebound. To Jaylen Brown. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. It's Curry controlling the offense. To Durant. Thompson. Surveys the floor. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Goes to the right side. To Horford. Oh, defender pulling the chair. Curry to bring it up. Down 2. Fires the 3. Textbook defense. To Irving. Second effort. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Timeout Boston, as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. He's going to play the matchup. Brad Stevens making some moves. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper is wet too?
It's Golden State basketball. Durant not getting the bounce. Rozier into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. To Hayward. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. 3 for 6 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Curry. It was right there. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Up by 6. Driving right to the basket. Oh, blocked by Green.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Jumper's good.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
Curry gets it in the left corner. Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Hayward goes to the left side. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Marcus Morris. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Warriors basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Long key from three-quarters court. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Celtics in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as second quarter. Rozier with it. It's an 8-point lead to Marcus Morris. To Rozier. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Margins 8. To Curry. Oh, had him going there for a second. Curry. To Thompson.
Golden State foul to number 11, Klay Thompson.
Rozier into the front court. His team on top by 8. To Hayward. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Curry to Durant. No good. To Curry. To Durant. Curry. Tough shot. He hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
To Rozier. Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Morris's shot won't go down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. 5-point game. Curry. And a backcourt violation. Substitution being made in this one.
For the Boston Celtics, number 42, Al Horford, and number 7, Jaylen Brown.
To Marcus Smart. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Steph Curry, now 4 for 9.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
To Jaylen Brown. Warriors come away with it. Curry. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. He knows he needs his bench. Brad Stevens turns to his reserves.
10% discount on your meal. Funds build
Fundamental shot right there.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Durant can't go down. Smothering defense. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5.
I got ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. That's blocked by Durant.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. To Irving. Beyond the arc for 3. You know Kyrie. Zero hesitation. Buries it for 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Kyrie Irving. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Durant to Curry. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Irving brings the ball up court. Takes stock of the floor. Irving. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kyrie Irving, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Nope, first one does not go. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Kevin Durant has it. To Thompson. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Oh, blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
There it is. Al Horford. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count the bucket for 2.
Flat out, KD is unguardable. He's the most gifted scorer in the league, period. We saw that during the NBA Finals last year. He has that size and that length. He can take advantage of anybody and elevate it around the rim.
To Marcus Smart. Oh, defender pulling the chair. And count the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Pass taken away by the Celtics. Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Kevin Durant, 4 out of 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kyrie with the rock. Short jumper stays out. To Curry. Sizing up the defense. Stephen Curry with a look. Rebound Horford. Irving with the basketball. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Rejected by Green. Nice finish at the rim. Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Celtics entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Bench points.
The Golden State Warriors were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
Kyrie Irving has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Green to Curry. For Durant, down low. Can't connect from in close. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Green. Gets to the basket and scores.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Curry. Green. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Probing the defense. Irving, basketball up top. His guys down big. Kevin Durant. With that, he's 5 for 9.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Kyrie Irving for 2, and that'll be rebounded by Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Durant to Green. Curry. To Irving. Trying to cash in. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Green to Durant. 4-3. Horford with the rebound. Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Hayward. Irving. And he hits.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Green. Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward. Not that time. He missed it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a bundle. To Curry. Shot by Thompson, no good. Tatum. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. He scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kyrie across the top. From the painted area, won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Curry. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson. He buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving brings the ball up court. And he finishes at the rim.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
Hayward to Irving. Lets it fly from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Thompson. And he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Kyrie. And it's rebounded by Green. Warriors have the basketball. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Deep left corner. Hayward to Irving. Boston with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Hayward to Irving. Here comes the screen. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. To Green. And a pass stolen by Boston. The monster stuff.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Curry. And knocks it down.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Brad Stevens will change up his lineup.
Substitutions, Boston.
Has a look. Rozier shot no good. Curry into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Count the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Kyrie with the rock to Rozier. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
A drive by Durant, but his shot won't go. Brown into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. A big finish. Full head of steam that time.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Durant, count the triple.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. That ends the period. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Curry to Durant for three, and Kevin Durant all in one motion. Hits it off the catch and shoot.
Ed, I don't know what was said at halftime, but whatever the coach said, it worked. This second half performance has been unreal.
To Marcus Smart. Screen coming. Durant across the timeline. His guys down 11. Well, can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
23. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Marcus Morris. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Boston with the basketball. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Marcus Smart at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Misses the first. No good on the first, no good on... Trailing by 15, won't go. Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Kevin Durant with the rock to Green. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound comes to Kyrie. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. The drive, right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark. Here's Curry with it up top. Trailing by 14. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You got to make those.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go. Here's Irving into the front court. Up a dozen. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Curry buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Irving. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Defense making the ball handler work. Curry. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. It remains Warrior basketball. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Durant to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And the rebound comes down to Green. Curry into the front court, trailing by 11. From long range. Rebound for Smart. To Hayward. Fires the 3. Cleaning the off. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Green. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Celtics. Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Irving buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Durant. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Beyond the arc for three. Brown with the three with a hand in his face.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Klay Thompson with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. And hits at the line. Irving into the front court. The lead is 15. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. It's Steph Curry with the rock. 4-3.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Kyrie across the timeline. They lead it by 14. A lot of contact, no whistle.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Thompson. And he buries it.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. The lead is 12. Here comes the screen. To Horford. Has a look. Rozier shot no good. Curry. To Irving. Doesn't have it. Slams it home on the putback.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Durant. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Great feed. And stuffs it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Curry with the basketball. 14-point deficit. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time to shuffle things up.
Golden State Warriors are in the building. Into the game for the Celtics. Number 13, Marcus Morris.
It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.